Yeah, folks, believe it or not, the #1 deck right now in Marvel Snap, according to the data on Untapped, is a Galactus Ramp deck. The big boy himself at the top of the meta. I think in large part as a reaction to all of the Star-Lord decks out there. We're seeing cards like Galactus and Alioth, both of which can kind of interrupt and disrupt your opponent's Star-Lord plans. Like, yeah, okay, you're gonna try to Star-Lord, but what if I just delete the entire side of the board with Galactus first, so that your Star-Lord, you know, gets destroyed before it ever goes off? Or maybe you're trying to Star-Lord into a like Fin Fang Foom Arnim Zola, and suddenly there's nowhere to Arnim Zola anymore because I've Galactus away the board. Or maybe I just use Alioth that's been cheated out early via Wave, Luna, Electro, or Jennifer, and use this to deny your Star-Lord if I catch your Star-Lord in the right spot. A few different ways here basically to kind of reshape the game in a way away from Star-Lord. We've also seen some super giant decks popping up as well, finding some success as a way to counter some of those plays like Star-Lord to prevent your opponent from doing some of the big silly stuff they want to do, although sometimes this one can still be kind of awkward. Same thing for Galactus, doesn't always hit. Sometimes they still get to do big things, but has ways to beat that. Also, just big threats can sometimes go over the top anyway, just develop a number of gigantic bodies. Red Hulk in particular is another reaction to Star-Lord decks because they are floating so much energy. This guy tends to get really big. The little choices here and there with all of these cards start to stack up to give this kind of deck little advantages, and therefore it moves to the top of the meta with the very best win rate. And of course, I wanted to try it out, see how good Galactus feels, see how good all these big bombs feel. I like ramp decks anyway. So I embarked on a 10 game run in this video. I'm going to show you all of them in order so you can see just how well this deck does. You probably won't be surprised by the results this time around, but I think you will still enjoy some of the Galactus and hilarity that is about to ensue. All right, Jennifer Blink. I guess worst case scenario. This is turn 2. This is turn 4. This deck has a lot of ramp enablers, actually, like 4 distinct rampers is high. That's a high amount. That's I feel like sometimes we've gotten away with like 2, 3, probably the sweet spot, I'd say, for decks I've played historically, but I dig it. Consistency is good. Sanctum. Okay, so like winning here is actually pretty clutch if you want to go for Galactus. So that said too, though, you could do, well, I don't know, it just depends on the opponent's deck, right? Like I kind of want to put Electro right to rip the Galactus right, you know? Or why am I saying rip? The Galactus is in hand. I can't rip Galactus off the Blink. I don't know what I'm talking about. But we could just put a Galactus right. Could even do it next turn with either Electro or Wave, actually. Either one could get you there. Galactus right. I mean, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Jim's not going to be very big. I suspect the opponent's going to want to play left more so. I have Alioth. I have actually Blink is pretty good into Foom, right? Like Galactus Blink is a legit amazing play when you have a 7-drop in your deck, right? As long as we don't draw the Foom. I think this is a cool rip. I mean, it's definitely going to hit. Like, we know it's going to connect. That looks like maybe a Star-Lord we killed, which is great because that means no, like, you know, right now the meta is a lot of the ways about dodging Star-Lords. How do you play around Star-Lords, right? We've got Supergiant in the meta. Galactus can shut down Star-Lords. Alioth can actually shut down Star-Lords depending on the timing. All of those are pretty cool ways to do it. Now we do have priority. So admittedly right now, Foom, I mean, I would like if you don't draw Foom again next turn, Blink is pretty good again, right? So maybe you go Alioth now while you have priority, because I don't know if we'll keep priority or not. And Alioth is still a great Blink Foom target, right? It's Wong denied. Okay. Yeah, we did not hit the Foom, so yeah, okay, opponent's done anyway. I mean, Foom wouldn't be giant here, but it would be a net 6-point gain over the Alioth. Or no, he'd actually go to 16, so it'd be a net 8-point gain. Plus Blink is 16 points. Like, that's Blink is worth 16, in other words. That's definitely the best Blink. And then Chamber's another chill throw in. Yeah, like if you're feeling stressed about Star-Lord, this is a great way to beat it, right? Just like, hey, there's nowhere for you to play it and all your cards are denied. It's cool seeing the meta kind of shift around that basically right on time. Fenris Wolf, huh? Yeah, probably hard to use. Chamber Electro Blink's not hard to use though. This deck has been really, really good ever since Chamber came out. I've always been a Blink Electro enjoyer. I've always loved ramp decks, but this deck just really moved to another level with Chamber, and I think it's cool. I think if we were gonna have a deck that was like pretty consistently popular and good, I kind of think this sort of deck would be one of the least offensive to the player base, if that makes sense. Offensive, you know, meaning like they wouldn't be too annoyed by it. I think Star-Lord right now people get really annoyed by. I think even Shulao people got pretty annoyed by, because it feels like those are doing things that kind of break the rules a little harder, as it were. We drew Galactus, so we don't have to position Electro in a way that matters for Galactus or anything like that. So we can kind of just spread out here. Blink means this is going to turn into either Vision, Alioth, or Galactus. I don't think the opponent's likely to play here. So let's set up for an Alioth, maybe left or right. And I kind of want the Blink to go right, which means I want a different body left, I think. So I'm going to go and hope they play here in case we have priority, and we do. And then we hit Alioth, and then like maybe you get a cool Alioth bonus. Probably go ahead and chamber here, because we're going to start playing big guys soon anyway. This is a good big chamber. Oh, they still played all right. Oh, man. That sucks. We didn't hit Alioth anyway, I guess, so maybe not relevant, but... now they're really locking in. Okay. If Zombie Horde went mid, they would just get a new one next time, but it would still help to spread those stats out. Oh, I guess it's too late anyway. No, that was turn 4. It wasn't too late. No, it was perfect timing, actually. I think it's right. Horde's over here. They're playing a Zombie Scarlet Witch. I admittedly don't have a great follow-up, is the only thing that sucks about it. I do still have a Foom, but they're unlikely to have points here. But you're just kind of hoping like, hey, maybe all their stuff's dead, so, you know, they don't have a play anyway. Like maybe a 12-point Foom is actually just enough, right? Or maybe you hit a Alioth or something and that's enough, whatever it is, right? Regardless, it's like the opponent's so scared. Yeah, it's almost like it doesn't matter, right? Like whatever we have, they don't know. So they're just like, nope, I'm out, dude. Yeah, no, Galactus still stealing games in the year of our Broad 2026. Beautiful. Jennifer mid, sure, get some free points here. I mean, this definitely feels like Electro Blink. I've played like 4 or 5 games. I've just had Electro Blink every single game. I feel like it's really quite perfect. Maybe it goes here instead, just because like everything's a good hit right now. Even Galactus is a good hit. Yeah. Do you put the Blink there? I mean, we have, you know, we're going to be Blink on 4, turn 5 and turn 6. You're usually playing 1 card each turn. I think you can actually put the Blink here. The only thing is it backfires on a Galactus. In a weird way, oh, well, okay. No more worries about that. I was going to say, in a weird way, it's almost like Galactus doesn't matter anyway. So next turn I have 5. That's normally 6. I could go to 7 with Kale. I could go Vision Chamber together to get the Chamber down a turn early. That might be nice, actually. Maybe you do Jennifer here. Yeah. You could also play a Foom, but I don't think that's going to be relevant yet. Opponent plays Electro, but then nothing after? Wild. The Foom is just 12. Which is not the dream, but it's not a disaster either. Didn't I decide to play the Blink here? I don't know. Maybe I decided Vision Chamber's better, right? I think that's exactly what happened, as I recall. So now you just finish on like Red Hulk or Alioth or something, right? Whatever it is. You just hope that the Chamber holds. Oh, I see why the pass happened. Okay, spooky, scary. I like it. Hear me out, though. Hear me out, though, dude. How often is this steal, dude? We have priority. It always wins. It wins 100% of the time, dude. Dude, Galactus is so ridiculous right now. This meta is just a Galactus meta through and through, man. It's crazy. Oh my god. It's so silly, dude. Every game, Galactus is just owning. Oh my god. I didn't realize Galactus was so strong right now, man. It's that game was special circumstances, I guess, but still. All right, so we got the opponent Jennifer Kale. I actually don't currently have any other ramp. I might need to play her instead of Chamber here. We can still go for Blink on 4 that way, right? I mean, if we hit a 3-drop, which is pretty likely, it's fine, but it's not guaranteed. Opponent does go Chamber. They pull our Chamber. Okay, fair exchange. Hopefully I don't get ripped off when I play there. I may not have to play there. Wow, being ahead of Spider Island right now is actually pretty legit. I'm also thinking about maybe ripping the Chamber already. How could it get bigger, really, right? I'm gonna start playing a big card every turn. So just maybe play for priority or something here. Oh, also denying the Galactus first step. So beautiful. Thank you, Chamber, for your service here, buddy. So now do you go Blink mid, maybe? It actually turns off their cube. I wasn't maybe going to play here at all, but now I kind of see a reason to that it turns off their cube, right? The cube also kind of made my line, like, unnecessary. Hold up, actually, hold up. Whoa, I don't have any big stuff left. I can just play a 6-drop now. Yeah, maybe we just play a big 6-drop now. I think Spider Island could just hold, for the record. Also, you could do this. You actually could do this, it's guaranteed. But I think since we have that Spider Island lead, I want to maintain that Spider Island lead. Wow, they actually played here, so I still don't give them Autos Lab. That's crazy work. And they still lose their Ice Cube. This is fantastic news. The Foom is not so fantastic. The Chamber is not so fantastic. I do have my own really good Foom here potentially now, though. Dang, do you take the Foom? How much bigger is it? It's 21. This is also a Foom, but not if you draw it, right? Like, that's the issue. Could I just play this here, maybe? That turns on Auto's Lab again, though, so I actually don't want to. Maybe I move it mid and turn it into a Foom, right? And then you think right holds and you think left. But I can't. If I draw the Foom, I guess I can just play the Foom as well because I still have the Ice Cube. Oh no! Now I gotta go right. Shoot. But I can play Jennifer left. Oh, I drew the Foom. No, that sucks. Because I was gonna be able to play Jennifer and Blink, not in that order. You know, you'd Blink. Well, actually, I guess you'd move Vision. You'd still need to move Vision here, so maybe it is okay. Actually. Maybe it is okay that I drew it, because now I need Vision to contest their Vision, right? This is going to pull a card from their hand now is the problem, unless they play here, which do they? They could, but I would play left if I'm them. Actually, I don't even know if Galactus left is crazy for me. They did not decide to go right. How does mid roll here, dude? Surely it's not 16 or more, right? What? Wait. Did we already activate it? Am I high? It's still got white text. Wait, did I pull it earlier? Oh, I played the Red Hulk, right? My brain matter has shrunk up to the size of a tiny little noodle. I don't remember what I pulled. I thought it was still white text. Like, doesn't it usually gray out when you play it? Oh, that's what it was. I remember now. I played the Red Hulk, but it was full. So I guess it does. Okay. I actually remember now what happened. I remember. I don't have to rewind. I played the Red Hulk. They were full. That still counted as utilizing Auto's Lab, but I guess it doesn't gray out the text, maybe. All right. Wave. Yeah, I'd rather go Wave Blink than Luna, right? Well, I don't know. They're both symmetricals. They both help the opponent. Maybe you'd rather go Luna. Luna Gamma Lab? Ugh. It's unlikely to be great. Wow, they went for the Spider-Man roll mid. Sneaky stuff. I guess it wasn't going to go. Yeah, that's actually smart. That's the way to do it for sure. Lindar. I mean, Electro's the best bet here. You don't really want to blink it anymore, so you're probably just playing Vision. You assume you're going to be behind mid, though, is the other problem here. Where it's like, man, if I'm behind by 14 mid, do I ever really even try to contest that anymore? Like, are you better off just going Electro elsewhere. I mean, a Finfang Foom can definitely pull it back, so I don't want to like totally write it off. Yeah, only being behind by 1 is not too bad either. So this feels like vision. Sadly, we are kind of bad timing on first sets. It's gonna be hard to get mid back. So they lost a little synergy, it looks like, there. Do you go Vision Blink? Vision has a pretty decent chance to hit Finfang Foom. You could also roll for the Galactus potentially by moving him into another spot, like move him left and try to high roll Galactus. You could also just play a 6-drop. Dude, Foom would be just so nuts here. It's crazy these Hulks are slightly different colors because of the like you know, prismatic view on this or whatever it's called. I don't know what anything's called. Really like locations like this that bring, you know, somewhat underplayed. I mean, lately not so underplayed because of high evo, but you know, historically underplayed card like Hulk brings it into view. You know, like you get to see an iconic character a lot in games. I wish more locations did that. That would be cool. So, you know, summon some random Iron Man here and there. Like, I mean, Iron Man gets played a lot, so not a great example. But locations that summon Spider-Man, that kind of thing would be super cool. I sort of want to go for the Blink, man. Do you go for Galactus or do you go for Foom? It's so tough because they're so opposite, right? If you summon a Galactus mid here, you've kind of failed. Like, you're really sad. It's totally backfired, right? Maybe you just play Galactus first steps mid here to flip mid. But then it's like it turns off Foom as a win condition as well, which sucks. I'm gonna just high roll the Foom, dude. I don't know. I don't have another plan. I'm just gonna high roll the Foom. God, I really want to hit Galactus too, though. Okay, I'm just gonna high roll Galactus. Just kidding. We're gonna high roll. It's been a Galactus day. I think Galactus is probably on average better for us. God, Foom is still insane mid. Oh god, don't roll Foom right. Maybe Wolverine goes over there. It's slightly better. Oh, Galactus does give them a big Wolverine now. Ah, I knew it. I am gonna lose priorities, so a Foom here would actually become pretty nuts because Wolverine's gonna be, as it turns out, 9 power. I was gonna say at least 7. 9's almost scary big. Foom! Foom! No! I don't think we can win now, right? I think we're too small. I mean, weirdly, this is kind of the right, like, this is 12, this is also 12, this is 10, this could be 13. I think it's not unreasonable that it's 13. There is a chance Luna Snow messes with the opponent a little bit. The reality is, though, I think this is all too small, right? I think the opponent's probably going to go for it and is probably going to win. I think we're just too small. Gambit? Okay, well, we're already too small. That solved it right there. Yeah, we are too small indeed. Foom would have actually tied this even, you know, like after we would have tied. We would have been 24-24 because of the Wolverine roll. So shame we didn't hit Foom. Good play out from the opponent. I think smart to play it out. You know, they had a lead. Wolverine gave them a nice lead. Well, hello, Lunas. That's Lunas, Lunas, plural, now. I've got Lunas now instead of Luna Snow. And that's why they watch you, Regis. That's why. No, actually, you just like the thumbnails, I think. The actual videos inside, everybody's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. But the thumbnails, you guys are all in. You can't get enough. This appears to be a bot game, but I'm going to include this in the video anyway because I said a funny thing and I need you guys to hear it. A hilariously dumb, funny thing. What's my thumbnail going to be this video? I could do, I mean, what's the interesting card here? Galactus, but like, what Vision Galactus could be kind of cool, maybe? They have similar costume stylings, right? I think you just definitely go Vision Bar Sinister. This is an OG play that's pretty cool. Yeah, I could just give Vision Galactus's coloring, right? And then put Galactus's head on there. Might fit pretty okay, actually. That's pretty good. I've never done Vision Galactus before. Boom Galactus would be funny too. Did the opponent just snap me? These robots, dude. These dumb robots, man. Opponent has priority. I mean, I guess we just do... I guess you just play... Probably chamber... And I don't think you play Electro, right? Because you're moving 2 visions mid or whatever, 1 vision mid. You're moving a couple visions left. Maybe you do this just to get the cube, but then clear it out. You move 1 vision there, 2 visions there, and then you win right with Foom or whatever. I don't know. It don't matter, right? Namor Bar Sinister, classic bot play. Classic move from the bot. Snap me up and then play Namor Bar Sinister, because those things go together so well. Okie dokie. I mean, this is an easy win. This would have been a win against pretty much every deck, I think, right? Boom's gonna be hilariously large. Chamber's gonna be hilariously large. Visions are gonna win mid hilariously easily, and Blaze has been put out. Boom is going to be a Jillian power. I love it. Boom is like really, really fun. Maybe too good. Still, I think it could be like a 7-10 in particular, but good. I don't mind it personally. I think it'd be reasonable to say it's a little too big. Welp, good stuff. Free 8 cuber to boost the lime here. Chamber's a giant. Iron Man big, but not big enough. Cool, cool, dude. 36 power Fooms, no biggie. Easy. Jotunheim, no problem for us. Great, actually, Galactus spot if we want. We can just throw a body down over there and Galactus it. Is that like too obvious? It might. Oh no, why am I saying that? I can't. Bro, every time I keep thinking I'm gonna blink a Galactus. That is not how it works, Regis. The Galactus needs to be in the deck for that, dog. Jennifer is good though for blink. Let's go Jennifer blink. Good spot. Daredevil is this good? Makes you think bot deck, but that's not usually as common for this portrait, right? Like, am I a bot? Do people think I'm a bot? I think it might be a legit Daredevil deck, guys. I don't think this is a bot yet. I don't know. We'll see more. That's not a bot deck. That's a real deck, dude. They are losing a cube. We get 2 cubes though. I think that means Galactus is happening right now, dude. We don't have Foom though is the thing. I can actually guarantee a Foom currently though, as long as I don't draw it. Well, I mean, I guess if I draw it, same difference, although I don't have any ramp right now. So I would need to Jennifer this turn. Actually, wrong order. I never get Jennifer again if I don't do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this just because it's funny. I don't actually know if it's better. Like, statistically to win the game, I'm not sure it's better. We might just be ahead playing this one straight up, but I like Goliath and I like Galactus okay, even if we don't have Foom lines. Foom, you know, oh my god, dude. I even played it before the Daredevil. They're geniuses, dude. They're geniuses. Well, now this makes Foom 1,000 times better, so don't draw it, don't draw the Foom, don't draw the Foom. Nice, that was green, that scared me, but it's all good. Yeah, we can turn off 1 cube next turn, no problem. So that's a Foom guaranteed left. That's gonna flip the Giganto. Electro, do we care at all about limiting ourselves down to 1 card? I mean, I will normally have 8 energy, so you could play Zombie, Mr. Fantastic, and Galactus. But Electro's like worth basically more points anyway, right? I mean, I guess you can just play the Zombie, Mr. Fantastic now as well. You get the Hunger and the Ice Cube buffed, because you'll still have 1 cube left. You can do this and maybe keep 2 cubes, but not always, right? You maybe still keep 1 cube like this. Just don't know if it's worth the trouble, right? I don't know, dude. Whatever. They've snapped me up. They must think I don't have anything to do. I got some cool stuff to do, to be honest. Do they ever play Galactus right? I'm putting some stats there, so... They do have priority, so it would go off. Would it go off? I'm adding, no, I'm adding enough power. It would only be 4 power, so no, it would not go off, actually. I have... No, it would go off. No, my card hasn't revealed yet. No, it would totally go off. I don't know why I'm saying it wouldn't go off. In which case, I wouldn't have any ramp. I would have to just play Galactus first steps. Oh my god, they went left again, dude. Okay, so Foom is going to be an absolute monster, but they are about to have a crazy final turn as well. Oh no, dude, Star-Lord, you suck. That Giganto over there, man, throwing me for some loops, dude. Forward right does not leave a lot of space. I mean, good god, there's just no telling what they can do here, right? Like, Boom plus Arnim Zola is a play that could happen. Is there anything? I have priority, so I actually can just Alioth over here, maybe. Is that enough? Boom's 12. He'll be 10. Arnim Zola would take him down to 8. And I'd have 13 or something. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I'm going to have 14 even with the... It's got to be Alioth since we got priority, dude. Galactus wins on points, but you don't hold left against Foom's stuff. I think I have to respect Foom's stuff. I don't know what else. It could be anything, right? We don't know. This may not be the play. They may do something sneakier even. Like, we don't know. Foom could just go left and, you know, win mid. Like, it doesn't have to be this, but they've very suspiciously left this location totally open, right? Which makes you think something spicy is going to go down right. Which means I'm playing Alioth because I want to stop the spice, right? I want to stop the spice. This is Dune. But, you know, things... Oh! They're too scared. Okay. Nice. Nice. They might recognize that Alioth is a real threat in this matchup and, you know, have consciously retreated very, very carefully, very smartly, yeah. Okay, Central Park means no Galactus unless the opponent slams a quick Killmonger, I guess. Ant-Man, not pointing towards Killmonger, is it? But he does like squirrels. Yeah. Let's put some bodies in Mojo World. Probably not a great Foom game either, you know. Squirrels tend to create problems there. Dazzler's kind of big-ish, I guess, for a Foom, though. Let's go ahead and keep loading up mid so that we support our first steps, right? Ah, Wave Galactus is here, man. And we missed it. Mobius. Oh, Wave. It sucks, dude. Get out of here, Wave. My only ramp card anyway. Oh, I should have hit Jennifer, though. I didn't think I needed to because of Wave, right? But now it suddenly looks 1,000 times better. Okay, dang, dude. I can go to 6 this next turn, so we'll probably just play Galactus first steps here, right? Void is a problem. I mean, these decks usually don't get enough points to really just beat you on points, right? This could already be a decent Alioth turn is the crazy thing. But if I go up by like 16 here, basically, because I'm assuming my buff will hit, they have 16 points left. You know what I mean? Like Dazzler, you assume gains 6, so they really need 10 points. But like Annihilus is not good enough in that case. I think this holds. I think this holds forever. Like, I think this holds the whole game, right? I want priority for Alioth as well, though, here, so that's why I buff the chamber now. Probably doesn't really change much or matter much, but... so now you go Alioth left and hope that holds, right? Ooh, which I'd say that is a little shakier, to be honest. 12 points is possible to flip right as well, sometimes anyway, if Hulk connects, but I think you just go Alioth here and hope it holds. But the Ant-Man's gonna go up, man. I don't know if that's enough points, right? They sometimes play Ultron here, so like Ultron left would be basically plus 12. But I turn off the Ultron, so I would win mid easy. But it doesn't matter if they go plus 12, they're at 23, and I'm only going to 21, right? So it doesn't actually matter. Ultron here, same difference. They go to 23 and I go to 22. I feel like I can't beat Ultron here. I think we lose, man. I think we just lose to Ultron. Oh, they just retreated. Maybe they didn't have it. I didn't have ramp, right? So I couldn't play a Foom. A Foom, right, probably wins this game. We're down by 12, and he would net 17, right? So that'd be a 5-point swing in my favor. and the Ultron bots would only be 4, so I think you'd win by 1 point basically. But I didn't have a Foom, so I don't know. By the way, that's 10 games, guys. I'm 9-1 with this deck. I think we played one big bot game win there. 90% win rate, man. #1 deck. It's crazy what happens when you play a good deck that you kind of know how to play a little bit. You just win a lot of games, dude. That is a quick and easy mode climb for sure with this one.